America and the world have a serious problem with plastic pollution. The United States alone discards about 30 million tons of plastic each year. Globally, about 8 million tons of plastic waste escape into the oceans from coastal nations. That's the equivalent of setting 5 garbage bags full of trash on every foot of coastline around the world. But the plastic crisis goes far beyond our oceans. Plastic pollution is everywhere, in our rivers, our landscapes, our neighborhoods. Microplastics are even found in the rainwater above 10,000 feet in the Rocky Mountains. The new research has found that human beings are ingesting about a credit card's worth of plastic each week, mostly in the form of microplastics from drinking water and other sources. So I agree with the environmentalists who have written that Save Our Seas 2.0 does little to tackle this problem. We need to step up and enact real solutions. Here's one. Udall Amendment Number 1 proposes a nationwide beverage container deposit act. It includes a 10-cent deposit on all beverage containers, like these soda and water bottles that were found on the streets of the Capitol yesterday. A container deposit law would significantly reduce plastic pollution and help local taxpayers. It would collect a clean stream of plastic and other material for recycling. Why do we need a container deposit program? Well, the cold, hard fact is that recycling is not working effectively in the United States today. The U.S. recycling collection rate of plastic bottles is less than 30%. That means close to 7 billion pounds of plastic bottles were littered or went into a landfill in 2016, that's the year with the most recent data. Let me say that again, nearly 7 billion pounds of plastic bottles were not recycled in 2016, just like these bottles here. And who foots the bill? Taxpayers and local governments. Millions of public dollars spent managing the plastic waste. Let's compare that with states that have a container deposit law. In 2018, California saw 78% of eligible containers returned. In the same year, Oregon reported 75% of all plastic beverage containers were recycled, and in New York's redemption rate averaged 73% from 1983 to 2007. In fact, 47% of all plastic containers recycled in the United States in 2017 came from only 10 states that have those bottle laws. My amendment is also good economics and taxpayer-friendly. The companies that sell and profit from these beverage containers should help local governments cover the cost of collecting and recycling them. The beverage producers would include a minimum 10-cent bottle deposit on each beverage container. That deposit would then be added to the price of the container at checkout and refunded when the bottle is returned. I realize this amendment is not in the Commerce Committee's jurisdiction, so I plan to withdraw my amendment and will not ask for a vote today. But I'm working on a comprehensive solution bill to support our plastics waste crisis, and it should be ready soon. My bill would include a container deposit law and other robust measures to reduce plastic manufacture and consumption. And I very much appreciate Senator Sullivan and the bill sponsors working with me on modest improvements on some of my amendments that have been included in here, but I plan to record myself as a no on today's vote and want to work with the co-sponsors as they put this bill together with the Environment and Public Works Committees and the Foreign Relations Committees, where this bill, Save Our Seas, has 3 parts to it and is coming together. So with that, I would withdraw Udall Amendment Number 1.
Without objection, that